Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be going over all on-screen characters in Piggy and ranking them on strength. Here's all the characters I'm going to be ranking, and let's get started. William is small, stubborn, and probably can't fight. We also have no idea where he is after the infection started. Mimi is smart, but doesn't have very many useful skills, combat being one of them. She is really good with radios, however. Giraffe can fight, but this is not his main use, and I can't really give him much more to boost his ranking here. Kona is smart, can't fight, but has useful skills, with him being able to research the infection and help out Robbie. He has also survived this long without having any danger surrounding him, aside from the occasional bombardment by the military, but we'll ignore that. Polly can fight, but he gets infected very early on, and there's not much more I can give him in this ranking. Rash can fight, but is also able to avoid Polly before the infection, hence why he is above Polly. He also gets infected early on, so there's not much more I can give him. Billy is strong and also avoids capture from Polly before the infection. We don't really know what happened to him after the infection though, which is a little bit more than Rash in this case. Budgie can fight with her having a sword and a hook, but she doesn't really have the combat experience with her lasting this long into the infection. I don't really know where to place these four as they all share similar traits, but they are all more experienced in fighting the infection than Budgie. Baron is also experienced with fighting the infection, but appears to be a little bit stronger than the four mentioned before. Katie shares the same traits of the four mentioned previously, but also acts as a second leader after the factory map, when she stops Will from attacking the Safe Place group. Daisy is able to fight well with her military training and lasts very long before ultimately getting infected at Outpost Echo. Monroe said that Danny is one of the best soldiers on par with Tigray, who is able to go toe-to-toe with Willow. He has no experience with fighting the infection, however, so this is as high as I can put him. Robbie can fight and can't get infected. However, he acts more as an assistant to Kona. Monroe is a good leader with him training both Danny and Tigray. It's hard to say what he does after the infection started, but it's safe to assume that he can be good in a fight. Bunny is an experienced fighter with her being able to act as a bodyguard to Mr. P. Unfortunately, she gets betrayed by him, and there's not much more we can go off of. Georgie is small and can fight fairly well. He is also able to last a long time alone before being picked up by the Safe Place group. Zuzi is small and can fight very well alongside Z. Unfortunately, she gets the two stuck in undesired situations, such as in the mansion chapter. Z is small and can also fight very well. However, she fights a little bit better with her having the makeshift sword in the sewers chapter. This might be controversial, but I'm putting Doggy higher up because he is able to fight crime and he is able to last a long time with Detective, or Player, however you want to call it. He does get infected in his sleep, however, and let's be honest, not many of our characters would be able to survive something like that. He is also fairly good with fighting the infected. Mr. P would be a lot lower if he did not have his cannon. However, with his cannon, he would be higher if he did not have mental issues. Pony is a fairly good fighter, with him being able to take out an entire infected army alongside Zizzy. He was also able to beat Willow with the help of Detective. Tigray is one of the better fighters, with him being able to hold his own against Willow, which is not something easy to do. He is also able to stay safe on his own with his military training. Will is able to fight fairly well, with her being able to overpower Tigray. The one thing holding her back though is her anger towards Detective. She has also been able to develop skills throughout her years. Zizzy is the best fighter here, with her being able to take on an entire infected army alongside Pony and knock out a bunch of infected in a closed space. and she did this without her sword. Her combat skills were so good that Tio himself recruited her to join him. Tio is a master of manipulation and is able to project himself into other people's minds. He is also able to control many infection and bend them to his will. Detective, that's you, is immune to the infection and was able to beat all the antagonists of Piggy, Tio, Willow, and Mr. P. They have also been able to survive for a long time and are able to outrun all the infected. And that will be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the ranking in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.